Hello, welcome to another one of my one-off videos. This time I'm going to try out an indie game I just heard of, just came out a day or two ago, called Unheard, as you can see there. It seems to be an investigation game, largely based on audio clips and stuff you're going to hear, so don't expect any like state-of-the-art CG battle graphics or anything like that. Right, let's have a quick look at the options here. English or Japanese language. I'm going to play in English for now, although if it's good I might give it another go again in Japanese, although that might change the text. Maybe not. Okay, yep, so normal kind of deal. They recommended playing this with headphones. I do that for recording anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Anyway, so let's jump into a new game. Are you sure this will erase your current save data? I didn't know I had any, but that's fun. I did test it yesterday just to make sure it works, so it's probably just that. And let's get into it.
Welcome, Detective. Please, make yourself comfortable.
I'm as comfortable as I'm gonna get. Oh, you're shadowy.
I appreciate your coming in today, and I'm sure you're wondering what this is all about.
Somewhat.
As you know, technology is changing how we conduct investigations. So we're looking for exceptional candidates to test a new human-computer interface system. We think you might have what it takes. So let's get started.
I don't know what gave you that idea.
We'd like you to put on these headphones, but the room is equipped with speakers if you'd prefer.
I'm good with headphones.
Next, we're going to show you a series of pictures. We want you to tell us what you see, or more importantly, what you hear. Go ahead and pick up the tablet in front of you.
Okay, I don't know if it's going to let me click anything else. So we're being recorded while this is going on. You should be able to see my my cursor in the game. I figured it's probably important to do that. It's not really letting me click on anything else. You can probably hear my clicks as well due to the microphone. Apologise if that's annoying. I'll try to keep my clicks as low as possible. Okay, here is our tablet.
Relax. Think of this as sort of a game or a puzzle. Something to assess your interpretive and deductive skills.
Oh boy.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
And my ability to hallucinate, I assume. Okay, click the play button to start the recording. Okay, sure.
State your name, please.
Already told you. Tyler.
Pick a sound source, then select a name you think matches the voice. Okay, so that's Tyler.
But your car is registered under the name Cameron.
My brother lets me borrow his luxury vehicles sometimes.
You two look a lot alike.
You're not the first person to mistake us for each other. We're twins. Except he's a big shot CEO. Was on a magazine cover recently.
I pulled your sheet. A repeat offender. DUI, assault.
It's the people I hang out with, honest. I told the guys I shouldn't have been drinking, but they insisted. I swear, never again.
Do you have anything else you'd like to come clean on besides the DUI?
Not that I can think of. Why?
Drugs, perhaps. Does that jog your memory?
Wait, what? I don't know anything about any drugs.
Okay, we're done for now. Wait here.
Hey, what drugs, yo? What the hell's going on here?
Follow her to see what happens. Right to click on the map to move. Okay. Please stand behind the line, Tyler. Stay there. So, if I had to guess from these choices, I would imagine this woman who just left the room is Amber, and this list of names. Cameron, I guess, could be a female name. This is assuming a lot, obviously, but you know. Anyway, right click on the map to move. Oh, okay, this is me. Keep up with her. Okay, guess I'm going in here.
How'd it go?
Asked the basics.
She's Amber.
Said he didn't know anything.
Figured as much. Follow me. I'll talk to him. Wait here. We'll need your signature for that affidavit.
Of course, officer. I need to make a phone call anyway.
Different spaces contain different parts of the story. You should explore to find them all. Head back to the interrogation room. Leave or stay. Okay, so you could stay here and listen to this guy, whoever that is. I presume Marty or Cameron. Or we can head back here. I mean, they're wanting me to go back here, so I guess I will for now, because tutorial. Oh, different spaces. Oh, damn. Okay, I think I already read that, actually.
Officer, you said something about drugs earlier. What was that all about?
What's your name, son?
Tyler.
Same old story, I see. If you're Tyler, then who's the Tyler in the room next door?
He's here too?
Let me ask you again.
Interesting.
Who are you?
All right. Cameron.
Oh, okay, so he's Cameron. So he was lying. So the twins are Cameron and Tyler.
This isn't your first time impersonating Tyler, is it?
No.
If it was only a DUI this time, you might have been able to pull off your little stunt again.
So I assume this is
Seriously,
Marty.
drugs? You really want to pin that on your brother, too?
What? Drugs?
We found a whole kilo in your trunk.
That's impossible! Okay, I drink too much, but I've never taken anything stronger than aspirin. I want to see my lawyer.
Finally, there's the magic word. Amber, let's go.
You want to question him again once his lawyer gets here?
He's done nothing but lie straight from the start. We already read him his rights, but he didn't ask for a lawyer until now. The statement we got will hold up in court. Lawyer or no lawyer, we've got him.
Okay, so you've reached the end of a recording. Click the button again below to listen to it again. Remember, you might find more clues by following different characters or exploring other rooms. Okay, we'll play it again, and this time we'll start from the room that actual Tyler and Marty, I guess, were in. Okay, so we'll move here. Quite an interesting way of doing things. Okay. When replaying a case, you can fast forward.
Provided us have all been checked out. We've got the guy and the drugs. There's just one thing I don't get. Why would you report your own brother?
Because he's got to learn to take responsibility for his own mistakes.
Okay, so that's
By that,
Tyler.
We're twins, right? Identical. He's been pinning his fuck-ups on me ever since we were kids. But now he's rich and famous. And me? I'm trying hard just to get by.
then why do you always take the fall for him? Until now, I mean.
Because he's older, by a couple minutes. But as the second son, I was considered the spoiled brat. So it was my duty to protect the rep of the rightful heir to our father's business. I guess I always thought, well,
Click to send a comment. Okay, let's write this. I don't know if there's much information here. I guess sibling rivalry. Tyler tends to take their fall for his brother. Oh, okay, it's only a certain sibling rivalry. Tyler says he takes blame. Okay, Send
What's the harm
comment.
adding a few misdemeanors to my rap sheet?
Pretty generous for a spoiled brat.
Don't believe me? Ask him. Fucker's probably still pretending to be me.
All right. What changed this time, then?
He racks up a couple moving violations? Fine, whatever. But I ain't taking the fall for no drugs. That's some felony level shit.
Be right back.
All done, Marty.
Ah, Amber. How'd it go?
Asked him the basics. He said he didn't know anything.
Figured as much. Follow me. I'll talk to him. Wait here. We'll need your signature for that affidavit.
Of course, officer. I need to make a phone call anyway.
Okay, we'll listen to that phone call.
Yo, I'm at the police station. Can't talk much. Just want to make sure you get everything tied up. Yeah, shut that guy up for good. When? Now, obviously. Cops ain't that stupid. We're talking about a whole key here. Of course they're gonna trace the source. And the dealer can ID me, so hurry up. My brother? Pulling the same old stunt as we speak. Yeah, I knew he'd try to blame me. But it's gonna backfire on him this time. Don't worry. He was already wasted when I popped open the car. Didn't notice a thing. The police are gonna nail him for possession and perjury. And when you finish this little errand, he won't even be able to offer up the dealer as part of a plea. He's going to jail, and I'm getting the business. My old man can't and won't help him this time. Not after Cameron got caught with what he did. You'll get your cut after I take over as heir. Anyway, no celebrating yet. Go do what you gotta do, and call me back when it's done.
You fool. You fool. Okay, I've reached the end of the recording. So, I don't really need to play it again. Tyler pretty much admitted he hid the drugs. So, let's click we have an answer. Or maybe not. Okay, we have an answer. Tyler. Submit. Do you think you've discovered the truth? Yes, I believe so. You found the truth. I got it. Woohoo! Cool. Who hid the drugs? Tyler.
Drugs,
obviously.
perhaps. Does that jog your memory?
Wait, what? I don't know anything about drugs.
There's just one thing I don't get. Why would you report your own brother? Let me ask you again. Who are you?
All right. Cameron.
We found a whole kilo in your trunk.
Don't worry. He was already wasted when I popped over the car. Didn't notice a thing.
Brothers. Brotherly love.
So you believe that the twins swapped their identities?
Oh, yes.
Excellent assessment, detective.
Not really. It was kind of obvious.
By this point, you've probably figured out you're reviewing a sort of surveillance recording.
I am a detective after all.
All of this data is contained in and processed by what we're calling the acoustic detective system.
You just came up with that
It
name, right?
allows you to freely navigate through past events using captured audio. Ultimately, we're hoping to assemble a new investigative department that will rely heavily on this invention, both to solve cold cases and assist with new ones as they develop. You're off to a strong start. Let's get back to it, shall we?
This
How about
assumes
something more challenging?
that people are surrounded by microphones all the time. I'm not sure if that's the case. Also, why does it look like we're being interrogated ourselves? It doesn't look like a friendly sort of office atmosphere that we've been thrown into here. Okay, we don't have much choice. Let's click it.
This is a floor plan of a local art gallery. The exhibition is about to start, but the only thing on display is an empty frame.
I've seen stranger art exhibits. Who stole the real painting first? Okay. There's some weaving of info going on here. Who has the real painting in the end? Okay. Right, let's clear this room out first.
Mr. Green, what brings you here?
I wanted to thank you in person for,
Green.
sending me a photo of the maestro's painting. Thanks to that high-quality image, I could see all the fine details and... woo-wee! Talk about a masterpiece!
Please keep your voice down. I sent it to you because you've been a good sponsor to this gallery, and I hope that will continue. But we're under strict orders not to show that painting to anyone. The threat of forgery alone.
Who is this, huh? Whatever. Ah! Good luck to anyone who thinks they could copy the maestro's genius.
Still, there are those out there that would try.
What am I, a frickin' call center? Sean, buddy, calm down. I get it. You know I only collect originals, the best of the best, right? I wanted to see it before the opening, and now that I have, I'm gonna buy it.
Actually, about that, I'm afraid that... Maybe you should just answer that, Go ahead.
Right then. Like I said, just swung by to say thanks for the sneak preview. You've probably got a packed schedule. I'll see you out there.
Wait. Let me go back a second.
There are those out there that would try.
What am I, a frickin' call center? Sean, buddy, calm down. I get it.
Okay, so I think this is Sean. For a second I thought he was answering his phone. To Sean. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think he's bothered answering his phone yet.
You know I only collect originals, the best of the best, right? I wanted to see it before the opening, and now that I have, I'm gonna buy it.
Actually, about that, I'm afraid that... Maybe you should just answer that, Go ahead.
Right then. Like I said, just swung by to say thanks for the sneak preview. You've probably got a packed schedule. I'll see you out there.
Okay, let's follow Green. I want to hear this conversation.
Simmer down. I need to check things out first. This kind of research can't be rushed. Call me back in a few minutes.
Ms. Reeves. Well, if it isn't my favorite artist's assistant. On my way. See you soon. So, are the rumors true? I hear the maestro hired someone to swipe his work so he could showcase an empty frame. Only he would pull something like that. As soon as the painting surfaces, it's mine. And don't worry, I won't forget about your cut for helping me find it.
It's my pleasure, but don't bother looking for it on the black market. That place is nothing but a cesspool of forgeries.
What do you mean by that?
The maestro may have his own plan, but if the painting's going to get stolen anyway, I figured I could do him a favor. Ta-da!
You took it? When did you nab it?
The win is unimportant. What matters is that I have it.
If you'll, excuse me for a moment, I have to take this.
So I'm going to keep following Green.
I checked. It's a fake. I feel like an idiot for spending all that cash to hire a decent forger. Yeah, well, turns out that one's fake too. The deal's off. Forget about the rest of your money.
Sorry. Important call, you know. But anyway, I wanted to ask, you sure it's okay? I mean, taking the painting behind the maestro's back and everything.
But that's exactly what he wanted, isn't it? For the painting to be stolen. But instead of letting it fall into the hands of a two-bit thief who doesn't know a thing about art, I thought it would be safer in the hands of a true connoisseur like yourself. Don't you agree?
You flatter me. And you're not wrong there. I'm a big fan of the maestro's work. I'm talking huge.
So, rather than cutting me in for a finder's fee, I'd like to offer a chance to buy it direct. Assuming the price is right.
Oh, well, I brought all the cash I could get on such short notice. You think this will be enough?
Was hoping for a bit more. But seeing as you're all Johnny on the spot, and in cash, too, you've got yourself a deal. Just remember, no selling for at least a year. Got that? This cannot be tracked back to me.
Oh, don't worry about me. I understand all too well. After all, patience is key in my line of work. The longer I hold on to this painting, the more I'll be able to sell it for. 3 years. That's my endgame. And not a soul will know a thing about it until then.
An expert as always. I should have known I wouldn't have to remind you.
So if Green's handing over real money for this, he at least thinks, at least what I'm gathering so far, he at least thinks this is the real painting that this lady has. I'm not sure who she is yet. Obviously, I'll find out in a little amount of time.
All right. The exhibition will kick off soon. If you'll excuse me.
Go on ahead. I'll see you around.
Again, I'm going to stick with Green.
Maestro, the exhibition's about to start.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, that's Maestro.
I'm so glad you could all be here today. I'm sure many of you have questions about the, well, empty frame you see before you, which is why, without further ado, I'd like to officially announce the commencement of the Lost Art Exhibition. Put your hands together for the Maestro Claude.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. And my warmest of welcome to all of you here to see my work. This piece, my latest piece, has been an entire year in the making. However, it would seem a year is still not enough. No doubt you have already noticed the empty frame before you. I am sorry to tell you, but my painting has actually been stolen. Silence! I have no doubt it will end up on the black market. Merci. My one regret is that I never signed my painting, nor did I take any photos of it. In fact, any anonymous painting out there on the market could, in fact, be my work. Fancy me. I hope that one day you will seek out what you're doing here.
Mac.
And of course,
This is the real thing.
and
Pay up.
else to find my painting.
Director, the painting's been found!
But what? Another one? It cannot be.
Another one?
The lost art has returned. It's a miracle.
Okay. Interesting. Let's start that from the beginning. This time, we'll start here. So I want to find out who this is. I think it's Reeves, but...
Good news. I have a potential buyer. One I don't expect will require much convincing, or ask too many questions. Quit worrying, it's perfectly safe. You know I don't deal with the real thing, ever. But the others are none the wiser, and my position lends me plausibility. So long as you keep your mouth shut, everything will be fine. Besides, I have complete faith in your skill. There isn't a single person who'll be able to tell your work is a fake.
Okay. She's selling a forgery.
Anyway, this was all his idea. This performance art the maestro orchestrated. As his assistant, I'd like to think I'm doing him a favor.
Assistant, so is Reeves.
Stage this whole thing himself. He won't get the police involved. That should put your mind at ease. Yes? I've already told you, the lost art. It's about more than just the theft and retrieval of a painting. Who knows how many people are going to get tangled up in this before it's over, each of them playing their own special roles in the maestro's machinations without realizing it. You and I.
Machinations? Is that how you pronounce that word?
Well, we're just the first two actors in the play, but at least we're not improvising. Really. The more I think about it, the more genius it all is. Claude truly is a master. Anyway, I should go. I'm meeting the buyer soon. I'll call you back when I have our money in hand. All right?
Okay, so now she phones Green.
Have you arrived, Mr. Green?
So yeah, that's definitely Reeves, because he mentioned Assistant Reeves on his second phone call.
Are the rumors true? I hear the maestro.
Okay, so I'm going to flick through this a bit.
That play.
You took it?
I'm going to follow, I'm going to stick with Reeves. See if anything else interesting comes out of this. Maybe. Okay, maybe there isn't. Maybe she doesn't do much or anything while Green is out of the room.
Sorry.
Let's flick ahead.
And in cash.
After all, well then.
And.
Oh.
Ah, there you are, Maestro. The exhibition's about to start.
Mais oui.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you could all be here today. I'm sure many of you have questions about the gathering for the...
Okay, I think this is all...
However, I have no doubts it will end up on the black market. Any anon you will sign my painting.
Correct has returned. It's a miracle.
What? Another way? It cannot be. What?
The lost art has returned.
Okay, so there's a random person down here.
Miracle.
Okay. Right, so I think, from what I can tell, painting Reeves was going to sell Green as a forgery, so we can discount that. As far as I can tell, anyway. We are going to go down here. So let's check. So we've got one person in here. We've got the maestro by himself here. We've got Mac in the bathroom. Let's go try and find out who this person is. So we've got Tommy and security left. I don't know where one of those is. I'm gonna make a large assumption that this is security, considering they're just standing here by their cell. But let's kind of flick forward.
Excuse me, is this the, Tossed Art exhibition?
It's the lost art.
Tomato. But enough, he said, she said. Which way do I go to get to the storeroom?
The storeroom? Well, it's over across from the bathrooms, but didn't you come to see the opening?
You've been a pal. Thanks, man.
I think that's security then. But now I'm going to put a mark on that as being security. And I'm going to flick through and see if they have any other role to play. Oh.
The exhibition will start in 3 minutes. Please take your seats. Exhibition will start in 2 minutes. Please take your seats.
Okay. The useful thing for security will probably be near the end, because they found a painting, so just keep flicking through till they move.
Welcome. Officially
It seems a year actually been
Stop! Forgot something I gotta...
Oh.
I have no doubt it will end up on the black market. Where are you going?
I, forgot something I gotta take care of. Got a split?
I never signed my painting. Thanks for visiting. Nor did I take any photos of it. In fact, any anonymous painting out there. Get that! You weren't holding it when you came in.
Okay, let's go back a little bit.
Oh, stop! Where'd you get that? You weren't holding it when you came in.
I, bought it from the gift shop?
Oh, well. Wait, we don't have a gift shop. You stole it. Hand it over.
Jesus, fine, take it. It ain't worth a shit anyway.
Painting's been found. But using only your eyes and, of course, your heart. And nothing.
Okay, so security thinks they got the painting back.
Director, the painting's been found. But what? Another way. It cannot be.
the lost art has returned.
Okay, let's start over. Let's go with Mac. Hang on, let me make sure no one's in this hallway. No, there isn't. So we have to find out when this person arrives. But let's check on Mac first. Wait, hold on. Oh.
What the fuck's he doing?
So he's calling green at this point, I think, repeatedly.
Shit, he hung up again?
Yeah. So eventually he's going to answer. We'll get the other side of that conversation with him and Green. It's quite an interesting game. Kind of like the way it plays out.
Damn it! Pick up your damn phone already!
I don't know how. I mean, later cases might get a bit more difficult, but once you.
Why didn't you pick up? Did you bring the money? Hello? Hello? Hung up on me again? What's the checkout? Hello? God damn it!
Okay, yeah, so once you hear all the points of views from all the characters, I don't know if it's going to be that hard to put it together. but later cases could prove me wrong. You just have to kind of follow the logic of all of it once you've heard all the points of view. I'm not sure about the ethical implication of putting microphones into toilets. That was weird. Okay, so how long are you going to stay in here, Mac? Here we go. This is where Green leaves again to talk to Reeves, from Reeves.
Waiting.
And tells him deal's off.
What are you talking about? Of course the painting you gave me is fake, but I swapped it with the real one in the storeroom. Wasn't that our plan all along? Hello? Hello?
Okay, so we've got a... okay, I see where this could get a little bit tricky. So... Max stole what they thought was the real painting. Reeves has also stolen what they think was the real painting. So we have to get sort of the timeline of who did what first. Max said they stole it from the storeroom and switched it out for the fake.
Hello?
Okay.
Help? Someone beat me to it? How did I miss that?
So we have to find out if Reeves think they stole it before or after Mac did. Oh, back a little bit, back a little bit.
Yo, old man, I got the merchandise. Wait, what? And what about the rest of my money, huh?
There's only one person left, so that must be Tommy.
Hello? Hello? God damn it!
Hey, you don't happen to have a light on you, do you? What's that you got there?
What? Hey, this is...
Is that a copy of the Maestro's painting? I got one myself. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Want a cigarette? Don't know about you, but I'm barely keeping it together. Before the 90s, you could smoke anywhere, but now?
Sure, thanks. Don't mind if I do.
Okay. This is weird.
I could finally think again. I swear they put restrictions on everything these days. Corral us out in the freezing cold in a designated smokers area 15 feet from the door.
Oh,
like nobody ever took a drag in front of the Mona Lisa
Cry me a river.
behind glass. You feel me?
Sure, yeah, I feel ya. Goddamn rules.
Oh, shit! Fucking smoke detector in the bathroom. Put it out, man. Put it out.
Ouch! Watch it, man.
Okay.
Sorry, I panicked. Yeah, anyway, it was nice talking to you. Here's your painting. See you around, yeah?
Ah, Christ.
Okay, Tommy, you just got played.
I don't doubt you'll end up on the black market.
Where are you going? I forgot something I gotta take care of. Got a point.
Okay.
Nor did I take any photos of it. In fact, any anonymous painting out there on the market could, in fact, be my work.
Ah, fancy me.
What the? One day you will seek out the truth using
Looky what I got here.
and of course
This is the real thing. Pay up.
else to find my painting.
Two?
Director, the painting's been found.
But what?
Another one?
It cannot be.
Another one?
The lost art has.
Right, Mac shouldn't be surprised by it. Well, maybe he doesn't notice QE got it off him, so let's rewind a little bit, just put a bit of a note here that I'm pretty sure Mac switches with Tommy. Okay, send that. Let's rewind to the beginning and see what the maestro's doing on all of this.
Where are you? What? You're lost? I told you it was A2, a round building.
Okay.
The exhibition will start soon.
So he's
you must hurry.
He's talking to Tommy, I think. We'll catch the other side of that conversation in a minute.
We'll go straight to the storeroom. The combo for the safe is... Yes, well, you must not get caught. I know that, Tommy. That's why I hired you.
Yeah.
Call me when you're finished.
Okay, Maestro, so you hired Tommy to steal the painting, which I believe was the original thing he was trying to do.
I need to check.
Sean!
Ah, Maestro, there you are. I was just looking for you. I viewed your painting the other day, by the way. Truly a masterpiece. But when I just went to check on it earlier, all I saw was an empty frame. Your assistant said that's what you actually want to present. Could I ask the reason, if you don't mind?
Do you know why I picked as a theme the lost art for this exhibition? Look outside. Look at all those people staring at an empty frame, thinking it is my actual work. Tell me, Sean, just how many works of art from young, promising artists do you have in this gallery right now? 10? 20? You might as well have 0 for all it is worth to these people. To them, this empty, pointless frame is more valuable than the actual art of all of these rising artists. Do people nowadays have any taste?
No, they don't. Generally.
You're not wrong there, Maestro. But that's pretty much how it's always been.
You are right. of course. The Renaissance elite, they patronized the starving sculptors and painters. But it feels especially true now that art has become about who has more money, whose name is more recognized. People have become nothing more than sheep with no opinions of their own. Call it performance art if you wish. But this exhibition was never about a piece of canvas. No, the truth is, I hired a thief and instructed him to steal my painting and to sell it on the black market. If someone eventually recognizes my work, I will reveal everything, my entire scheme, and sign my name to it.
Why, that's brilliant. Just imagine the rush of people who'll be out searching for your painting. While it's true that they may just be in it for the money, they'll have to go through hundreds and hundreds of anonymous paintings if they have any hope of finding yours.
Mildly interesting. So it's not Tommy calling him. Oh, he says.
Thank you. Magnifique. Finally, we can begin.
Are you ready, Maestro?
Yes. Let us, as they say, get this show on the road, huh? I am hopeful that after today, people will finally start to appreciate the art around them. As they search for the stolen painting, they will find much more than they bargained for. The true lost art. And until my painting is found, this exhibition will continue.
A brilliant plan. What once was lost shall be found, as they say.
Okay, so... So Tommy is literally only just thinks he stole it. So Mac... So we have to find out where Reeves switched her fake in for. But I don't think Tommy has it. Okay, so... Okay, let's continue on for a little bit.
Precisely.
Yes, it's about that time. Shall we go?
Onward and upward. Let us march.
After you.
We just have to get the timelines.
There you are, Maestro. The exhibition's about...
Okay, so let's follow Tommy just to make sure we're in the right here. We need to go back till Tommy's on the outside of the building. Okay, there Tommy disappears. We can't go out there, so let's follow Tommy around for a bit. Get the other side of his conversation with Maestro.
Chill! I found the place. Ain't my fault all these shishi galleries look the same. We're still on schedule, so... Cool your jets, old man. You told me once before. I'm not gonna forget it. Relax. I'm a pro. My name means something on the street. Ask anyone. There ain't a job I done wrong.
I think you're about to, mate. Okay, he goes out here and has his little thing with security.
Tossed art exhibition? It's the lost art.
Tomato. But enough, he said, she said. Which way do I go to get to the storeroom?
The storeroom? It's over across from the bathrooms, but didn't you come to see the opening?
You've been a pal. Thanks, man.
Okay, let's follow Tommy. Probably being too thorough, maybe. I guess Tommy pokes his head in the toilets, realizes that's not the right room. Yep, so he does. Now he realizes this is the storeroom. Okay.
Damn it! This storeroom looks like a fucking hurricane ran through it. How the hell am I supposed to find this safe?
So we'll have to go back to Reeves to find out exactly when she stole the painting, because I didn't pay much attention to the specific times. So Mac has already switched. Did he switch from the safe? No, he did, right?
Huh? Ah, that must be it right there. Let's give the old combo a try. Ha! And just like that, the job's done. Too easy. No wonder the old man ain't paying me much. Could have had me swipe a nicer painting, too. People these days will call anything art.
So yeah, Tommy, if he was smart, he would have come in to the building with something that looked like a painting. Rolled up tube, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Because obviously people are going to be suspicious if he walks out looking like he's got a piece of artwork that he didn't have when he walked in before.
Yo, old man, I got the merchandise. Wait, what? And what about the rest of my money, huh? Hello? Hello? God damn it!
Okay. Rewind a little bit. Let me double check what Maestro says on the opposite end of that conversation.
Hey, Maestro?
Yes. Let us, as they say, get this show on the road, huh? I am hopeful that after today... Thank you.
They have any hope of finding yours?
Okay, so this is the conversation on the other end.
This is Claude.
Job's done, blah blah blah.
Thank you. Magnifique. Finally, we can begin.
Are you ready, Maestro?
Yes.
Okay, so let's get back in here.
And in cash, too. Assuming the price is right. About art.
Okay, that was the first time he left.
You took it?
Forgeries.
What do you mean by helping me find it?
It's my pleasure.
As soon as the painting surfaces, it's mine. It's someone to swipe his work so he could showcase an empty frame. Only he would pull something like that. As soon as the painting surfaces, it's mine. And don't worry, I won't forget about your cut for helping me find it.
It's my pleasure, but don't bother looking for it on the black market. That place is nothing but a cesspool of forgeries.
What do you mean by that?
The maestro may have his own plan, but if the painting's going to get stolen anyway, I figured I could do him a favor. Ta-da!
You took it? When did you nab it?
The win is unimportant. What matters is that I have it.
The win is important.
You'll, excuse me for a moment. I have to take this.
I checked. It's a fake. I feel like an idiot for spending all that cash to hire a decent forger. A fake. I checked. It's a fake. I feel like an idiot for spending all that cash to hire a decent forger. Yeah, well, turns out that one's fake too. The deal's off. Forget about the rest of your money.
Okay. So we need to go back to when Green was in the office and Reeves having a conversation of her own. Okay. Need to find out a timeline here.
Good news. I have a potential buyer. One I don't expect will require much convincing or ask too many questions. Quit worrying. It's perfectly safe. You know I don't deal with the real thing. Ever. But the others are none the wiser, and my position lends me plausibility. So long as you keep your mouth shut, everything will be fine. Besides, I have complete faith in your skill. There isn't a single
okay, I'm an
person
idiot.
who'll be able to tell your work is a fake. Anyway, this was all his idea. This performance art the maestro orchestrated. As his assistant, I'd like to think I'm doing him a favor. And since he staged this whole thing himself, he won't get the police involved. That should put your mind at ease. Yes? I've already told you, the lost art. It's about more than just the theft and retrieval of a painting. Who knows how many people are going to get tangled up in this before it's over, each of them playing their own special roles in the maestro's machinations without realizing it. You and I? Well, we're just the first two actors in the play, but at least we're not improvising. Really, the more I think about it, the more genius it all is. Claude truly is a master. Anyway, I should go. I'm meeting the buyer soon. I'll call you back when I have our money in hand. All right?
Okay, so Reeves didn't have the painting. What she's selling to Green is a forgery. So she's never had the painting. Mac, however, I believe did steal it.
Sorry. Important call. No.
Sorry.
The exit?
Let's go back a bit.
What are you talking about? Of course.
Okay. Let's double sure. So Reeves didn't have the painting. That's fine. Mac, I think, did have it.
Waiting. What are you talking about? Of course the painting you gave me is fake, but I swapped it with the real one in the storeroom. Wasn't that our plan all along? Hello? Hello? What the hell? Someone beat me to it? How did I miss that?
So no one did beat him to it, I don't think. Let's double check.
Hello? Why didn't you pick up? Did you bring the money? Hello? Hello? Hung up on me again? What's the checkout? Hello? God damn it!
Okay, so if I'm following this correctly, Reeves never had the painting in the first place. What she is selling to Green is a fake, so that's fine. Maestro put the real painting in the storeroom Mac switched it out. So currently he has the real one. Then Tommy comes in, switches. No. So Tommy comes in, just literally, he doesn't switch it through at all. He just takes the painting from the storeroom. So what he's taken is the fake that Mac had. So Mac has a real one. And then they go into the bathroom. Mac switches for the fake that he switched in the first place. So Mac no longer has it, but Tommy has it now. And then Tommy gets done by security. Security takes the painting off of Tommy. So security has it at the end, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, idiot. Of course I can't hear anything here.
It cannot be. Your eyes and, of course, your heart. And nothing else. To find my painting. Director, the painting's been found. But
okay, so Max stole the real painting first, and security has the real painting in the end. So Mac and security. Let's give this a shot. I think so. I got it.
Good news. I have a potential buyer. Quit worrying. It's perfectly safe. You know I don't deal with the real thing. Ever.
You took it? When did you nab it?
She didn't.
The win is unimportant. What matters is that I have it.
I checked. It's a fake. I feel like an idiot for spending all that cash to hire a decent forger. What are you talking about? Of course the painting you gave me is fake, but I swapped it. You were in the storeroom.
Yep, you did.
Yeah. Turns out that one's fake too. The deal's off. Forget about the rest of your money. Hello? Hello? What the hell? Someone beat me to it? How did I miss that?
you will go straight to the store.
I think I got it right.
Come for the save is.
Cool your jets, old man. You told me once before. Not gonna forget it.
Yo, old man, I got the merchandise. Ouch! Watch it, man.
Sorry, I panicked. Anyway, it was nice talking to you. Here's your painting. See you around, yeah?
You stole it! Hand it over!
Jesus, fine, take it. It ain't worth a shit anyway.
Good work. Looks like you're getting the hang of it.
Looks like I got it right.
Before we go any further, I should inform you our acoustic detective system does have potential side effects.
Why would they have side
For
effects?
example, you may start hearing voices as the test continues.
Ugh, was it some kind of weird implant? What?
There's nothing to worry about, I can assure you. When the exam is finished, depending on the outcome, we'll provide any additional treatment you might need. Now on to the next.
Treatment?
To further test your abilities, we'll try a higher profile case, one I'm sure you remember from the news.
Okay, well that's interesting. So there's more to this system than I thought. It's not just a series of microphones placed everywhere. Guess it's some kind of maybe implant? Psychic power? I don't know. I'm not sure where that's going to end up. Anyway, I will wrap it up here. This is definitely interesting. I definitely want to see where this goes. I'm not sure if I might do more videos on it. I'm undecided. But yeah, I would definitely recommend picking it up. It was pretty cheap from what I remember. It was on sale when I bought it. I think it still might be on sale, but don't quote me on that as time of this video anyway. Anyway, this has been Unheard, and I have been Ren, obviously your mildly confused host for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.